Hello and welcome. My name is Allison Bream and I'm the CEO and founder of Virtual Corporate Wellness. In today's video, I want to talk to you about teamwork. So in the spirit of teamwork, I'm wearing my alma mater's colors, the University of Texas at Austin, hook 'em. And let's just kind of move past the fact that we didn't do so well in football this year. It's going to get better next year, for sure. And discuss teamwork and relates to business. So like sports, teamwork is of the utmost importance. So the same is true when in business and within your organization. Teamwork is key. And for most companies, teamwork is part of any company culture. So this is nothing new. This is not going to be earth-shattering, information here. But I wanted to mention it because it is definitely important to kind of keep this at the center of attention in your organization. But I think it needs to be done so in a way that's not forced or faked. You can't make people like each other. You can't, make people feel like a family when, they don't, get along or whatever the case might be. But I think it's important to instill the fact that there needs to be that positive working environment. And I think one of the ways that companies can get through this is, by encouraging their team members to, take opportunities to just hang out with each other outside of, just your standard meetings or working in your cube all day long. And I think people go to team lunches or do kind of the standard happy hours here and there. But, I think, sometimes going a little bit deeper than that can really help. So maybe taking advantage of some of those employee volunteer days could be really helpful because you're doing something for a great cause that kind of connects you as humans, and it has nothing necessarily to do with, your organization, but it kind of strips that away where you're just really kind of working alongside, fellow humanity in the spirit of helping others. And so I think that can be a really great way to inspire and motivate teamwork. Also, I think doing interdepartmental challenges could be great. So, if you have kind of a discount or a Fitbit program, that your employees are part of, well, they can track their steps or the number of miles that they've walked and add those up for every individual on the team and then compete against other departments or teams within your organization just to kind of, it's a challenge, and there should be an incentive, but it also kind of creates teamwork and encouragement. And I think that that's very important. But I think a piece of teamwork that is often missing is that, the leadership and executive teams always talk about teamwork. It's important to work together, for your common goals. Perfect. Great. Okay. Well, what happens when, 30 minutes later and you're in a meeting and your leaders are kind of, going at it and it's very clear that they're not really kind of practicing what they preach and it's really just kind of about words instead of following through with their actions. And so I think it's important, that your leadership and executive team also make and prioritize teamwork amongst each other and make that a priority. Because I think that once that happens, the rest of the organization will fall in line. I think that you have to be realistic, though. It's not to say that you have to have an agreement in every meeting. You can agree to disagree. You can do so in a respectful manner. But I think that, a lot of times when, employees start to sense, that there's issues, among the higher ranking individuals of a corporation, then that kind of starts, a little bit of this mentality that, okay, well, not everyone's getting along and, okay, great, where is this company headed? And I think that it brings up a lot of questions. So monkey see, monkey do, right? Get your leadership team and executive team in alignment, and I think that the rest of the organization will follow. Again, I don't think that anything needs to be forced fit or fake because you can't make people like each other when, they just don't. But I think that there's ways to kind of increase the positive mentality within a team or department, so that teamwork is still important, that everybody's working together as best they can to drive toward a common goal. So I hope this video was helpful for you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for further tips, and hop on over to virtualcorporatewellness.com and type in your name and email address so we can stay connected and we can keep the dialogue going. I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care, and I'll see you in the next video.